Welcome to my channel. Do you want to speak English better? Do you want to know how to live, learn, and work in a new country? Let me tell you a true story. I go to Canada. I study English. I get a job. I learn many things, and I want to share everything with you. If you are a beginner in English, this story is for you. It is simple. It is real. It will help you learn English step by step. Let's begin. You will love this story. Chapter 1. I go to Canada. Hello. My name is Daniel. I am a student. I am from Brazil. I want to learn English. I want to speak English better. I study English in my country, but I am a beginner. I know some words. I can say small sentences, but I want to learn more. I want to understand people. I want to speak with confidence. I want to use English every day. That is why I go to Canada. It is winter. It is very cold in Canada. I take a flight from São Paulo to Toronto. The flight is long. I sit near the window. I look outside. I see clouds. I see snow when the plane goes down. I have never seen snow before. I feel excited. I take a picture. Everything is white. I say, "Wow, Canada is beautiful." When I arrive, I go to passport control. There is a line. I feel nervous. I don't know what the officer will ask. The immigration officer says, "Hello, why are you here?" I say, "I am student. I want to learn English." He smiles and says, "Welcome to Canada." I feel happy. My English works. I understand him. He understands me. At the airport, a man waits for me. He has a sign. The sign says my name. He is from the school. He takes me to my host family. The family is very nice. They live in a small house. There is snow in the garden. They open the door and say, "Hello, welcome." I smile. I don't understand all the words, but I say, "Hello. My name is Daniel. Thank you." They show me my room. It is small but clean. There is a bed, a table, and a lamp. I like it. I say, "It is nice. I like it." They smile. They speak slowly. The mother says, "This is your home now." I feel safe. I feel good. In the evening, we have dinner together. We eat chicken and vegetables. I don't understand everything they say, but I listen. I try. I say some words. I say, "It is good. Thank you for dinner." They say, "You're welcome." They help me say words in English. They are patient. They don't laugh. They smile. I tell them, "I want to learn English." The father says, "You will. You are here now. Just speak every day." I like this idea. Speak every day. Not perfect. Just speak. I go to my room. I write in my notebook. I write new words. I write chicken, airport, snow, host family. I look in the dictionary. I want to remember these words. I want to use them tomorrow. The next morning I wake up early. I look out the window. It is snowing again. I take a deep breath. I say to myself, "I go to Canada to learn English. I will do my best." I feel ready. I feel excited. Everything is new. The people, the food, the weather. But I want this. I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to speak English with people from around the world. I take my first step. I speak my first sentences. I make mistakes, but that's okay. I try. I speak. I learn. This is my first day in Canada. This is the beginning of my story. Chapter 2. First day at school. It is Monday. It is my first day at school in Canada. I wake up early. I eat breakfast with my host family. They give me toast and eggs. I drink tea. It is warm. It is good. The host mother says, "Good luck at school." I smile and say, "Thank you." I take the bus to school. I look out the window. I see many people. Some people walk fast. Some drink coffee. Some talk on the phone. It is a big city. I feel small, but I feel ready. When I arrive at the school, I go to the office. A lady gives me a paper. She says, "This is your class." Room 5, I go to room 5. I open the door. There are many students inside. I say, "Hello." Some students smile at me. They say, "Hello," too. I sit down. I look around. The students are from different countries. I hear many accents. One student is from Japan. One is from Mexico. One is from Turkey. One is from France. We are all different, but we are all here to learn English. Then the teacher comes in. She is young. She has short brown hair. She smiles and says, "Good morning, everyone." We all say, "Good morning." Her name is Sarah. She writes her name on the board. She says, "I am your teacher. Welcome to our class." The teacher says, "Let's get to know each other. Let's speak." She gives us a small paper with questions. The questions are, what is your name? Where are you from? What do you do? Why do you want to learn English? She says, "Now speak to your partner." Ask these questions. I speak to the student next to me. His name is Amir. He is from Iran. He is very friendly. He wants to learn English for his job. I say, "I am Daniel. I am from Brazil. I want to learn English because I want to travel and work." I listen to Amir. He listens to me. We speak slowly. We smile. We help each other. Then we speak to more people. I meet Sophia from Spain. I meet Kenji from Japan. I meet Layla from Morocco. We all try to speak. We all make mistakes. But we laugh. We feel good. After the speaking activity, the teacher talks to us again. She says, "This is an English class." But we don't use textbooks. We don't do hard grammar exercises. We speak, listen, and read. She smiles. We look at her. She continues. She says, "Do you want to know a secret?" We all nod. She says, "The best way to learn English is to use it every day. Don't study hard. Don't memorize lists. Just use English. Read stories. Listen to songs. Watch videos. Speak to people. This is how children learn, and this is how you can learn too." I feel surprised. I don't need to study hard. I only need to use English. This sounds good. I think I can do it. I want to try. The teacher says, "Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are good. Mistakes help you learn. Speak more. Don't be shy." I feel happy. I feel safe in this class. Then we listen to a short story. The teacher plays a recording. The voice is slow and clear. I understand some words. I guess the meaning of other words. I enjoy it. After the story, we speak about it. We work in pairs again. We say what we understand. I like this activity. At the end of the class, the teacher says, Good job today. Remember, speak English every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. Speak, listen, read. You will see big changes in 1 month. I believe her. She is kind. She knows what she is doing. I want to follow her advice. I want to speak English better. I want to learn this way. After school, I go to a small cafe near the school. I order tea. I say, "1 green tea, please." The man says, "Sure." He smiles. I understand him. He understands me. I feel good. This is my first day at school. I meet students from around the world. I meet a great teacher. I learn that learning English can be simple. Speak, listen, and read. I want to do this every day. I leave the cafe, I walk home, I look at the snow. I think, I can learn English. I will speak better. This is only the beginning. Chapter 3. How to learn words. It is Tuesday. I go to school again. I sit in my chair. I feel happy. I like this school. I like my teacher. I like my classmates. Everyone tries to speak English. We all make mistakes. But nobody laughs. We help each other. It is a good place to learn. In the middle of the lesson, a student asks a question. His name is Ali. He is from Egypt. He says, "Teacher, how can I remember English words? I forget words very fast. I listen carefully. I want to know this too." The teacher smiles. She says, "Good question. Many students have this problem. Today I will tell you the best way to learn new words." She takes a marker. She writes on the board, "Read every day." She looks at us and says, "This is the secret. If you want to learn many new words, you must read every day. Read stories, read news, read books, read what you like." She continues, "Don't write new words in a notebook. Don't try to memorize words. Just read. When you read, your brain remembers words naturally. Slowly, you will understand more and more." She tells us more. She says, "Use a dictionary if you need it. But don't stop reading. When you see a new word, look it up, understand it, and move on. Don't worry. You don't need to remember it now. You will see it again in other texts. Then you will remember." I think about it. This is easy. I like reading. I can do this. I don't need to make long lists. I don't need to study hard. I only need to read. After class, I go to the library near the school. I look for easy books. I find a children's book. It is short. It has pictures. I sit down and start to read. I understand some words. Some words are new. I guess their meaning. I understand the story. I enjoy it. I read for 30 minutes. Time goes fast. I don't feel tired. I feel good. I learn many new words, but I don't write them down. I just read. Later in the day, I go to a job center. I want to find a job. I want to practice English outside school. I want to speak English with people every day. The job center is big. There are many people. I wait in line. Then I speak to a lady at the desk. I say, "Hello. I am looking for a job. I am a student. I want to work part-time." The lady smiles. She says, "Okay. Do you have experience?" I say, "No, but I want to learn. I want to speak English more." She asks, What kind of job do you want? I say, maybe in a cafe or restaurant. She types on her computer. Then she says, there is a small cafe not far from here. They need help. They want someone friendly. Your English is good for a beginner. I think you can do this job. I smile. I feel proud. She says, you can go there tomorrow at 10 a.m. Talk to the manager. I say, thank you very much. She says, good luck. I go home. I tell my host family. They say, wow, that's great. They help me prepare some sentences. They say, be polite, be confident, speak slowly. In the evening, I read another story. I choose a short one again. This time, I understand more words. I feel happy. I remember the teacher's words. Read every day, you will learn fast. I say to myself, yes, this works. I am learning. I can read. I can speak. I even have a job interview. I go to bed. I feel good. I think about the new words I saw. I don't write them. I don't study them. But I remember some of them. I see how they are used in the story. I feel the meaning. This is a new way for me. I like it. It is not hard. It is fun. When you read what you like, you learn more. You enjoy English. Tomorrow, I go to the cafe. I want to speak more. I want to learn more. I am ready. This is how I start to learn new words. I read. I read every day. And it works. Chapter 4. How to Learn Pronunciation. It is Wednesday. I go to school. I sit near the window. The weather is cold. The sun is out. The classroom is warm. My classmates smile. We say hello. The teacher writes the date on the board. Then she says, let's start. After a short reading activity, the teacher says, do you have any questions today? A quiet student slowly raises his hand. His name is Minho. He is from South Korea. He doesn't speak much in class. But today, he speaks. He says, I have a problem. My pronunciation is not good. I feel shy. I don't want to speak in class. I think people don't understand me. The room is quiet. We all look at Minho. The teacher smiles at him. She says, thank you for your question. Many students feel like you. It is normal. Don't worry. She walks to the board. She writes 2 words. Shadowing technique. She says, today I will show you a great method. This method helps your pronunciation. It is called shadowing. She explains. Shadowing means you listen and repeat. You copy the speaker. You speak at the same time or just after. You try to say the same sounds. You try to speak like a native speaker. She plays a short video. A woman says, good morning. How are you today? We all listen. Then the teacher says, now you. Repeat with the speaker. We feel a little silly, but we try. We all speak at the same time. Good morning, how are you today? Some students laugh. The teacher laughs too. She says, it's okay, you will get better. Just try. We do shadowing for 5 minutes. Then we stop. The teacher says, you did well. Do this every day. Even 5 minutes is enough. Use YouTube. Use podcasts. Use movies. Just copy. Your mouth will learn the sounds. I think this is interesting. I want to try it. After class, I go home. I sit in my room. I open YouTube. I search for easy English news. I find a news reporter. I play the video. I listen. I repeat. I try to copy her voice. I do this for 10 minutes. It feels strange at first. But slowly, I hear a change. My voice sounds more clear. I say the words better. I say, "This is the news for today." And I sound almost like the reporter. The next day, I try it again. I watch a movie scene. I choose a short one. A man says, "Let's go to the park." I pause the video. I repeat. I say the same line 5 times. I feel better each time. My host family hears me. They laugh a little, but they say, "Wow, your pronunciation is better today." I smile. I feel proud. At school, I tell the teacher. She says, "Great. You are doing it right. Keep going." Later that week, I ask about sports at school. I love football. The school has a football team. I join the training. There are students from many countries. We play for 1 hour. We run. We laugh. We talk in English. I speak to my teammates. I say, "Pass the ball." I say, "Nice goal." They understand me. They speak back. I understand them too. I feel more confident. Shadowing helps me. I use it every day. I listen to songs. I repeat lines from videos. I speak more clearly. I feel strong when I speak. I don't feel shy. Minho also speaks more now. He tries shadowing too. He says, "I like this method." It helps me a lot. We smile. We speak together after class. We practice short conversations. This week is special. I find my voice. I speak better. I feel proud. I use English more. I learn fast. When you want better pronunciation, do shadowing. Listen, repeat, speak. Just 5 minutes a day helps. Try it. You will see big progress. I do it. You can do it too. Chapter 5. How to Learn Grammar. It is Friday. I go to school early. The weather is cold. I wear my big jacket. I walk fast. I like walking. It helps me think. Today, I think about grammar. Grammar is hard for me. I don't like it. I am afraid of it. I don't understand all the rules. There are too many. Present simple, past simple, future tense. I feel lost sometimes. In class, we sit in a circle. Our teacher says, "Let's talk today. No books, only questions and answers." One student raises her hand. Her name is Amina. She is from Tunisia. She says, "Teacher, how can I learn grammar? I want to speak well, but grammar is so hard." I listen. This is my question too. I wait for the answer. The teacher smiles. She says, "That is a good question, but the answer may surprise you." She writes on the board, "You don't need to study grammar to speak well." We all look at her. What does she mean? She says, "Yes, you heard me. You don't need to study grammar to speak English. You can speak well without studying grammar rules." I am surprised. Amina is surprised. Everyone is surprised. The teacher explains, there are 2 types of students. The first group wants to speak English in real life. The second group wants to pass an English exam. These 2 groups need different things. She looks at us and says, "If you want to speak well, grammar is not your first step. Don't start with grammar books. Don't try to remember every rule. That is not natural." she continues. When you were a child, you learned your first language by listening and speaking. You did not read a grammar book. You heard real sentences. You copied them. Your brain learned the patterns. You can learn English the same way. I feel happy. This makes sense to me. Then the teacher says, read stories. Listen to English every day. Use real English. You will see correct grammar many times. Slowly, your brain will understand it. You will speak with better grammar without trying hard. I nod my head. I understand now. She is right. When I read stories, I see good grammar. I don't always know the rule, but I understand the sentence. I can feel the meaning. That is how I learn. Then the teacher talks to the second group of students. If you need to pass a grammar exam, she says, you must also study rules. You must do grammar exercises. But still, real English will help you the most. She writes a website on the board, www.grammarinlevels.com. She says, this is a good website. It shows grammar for 3 levels, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. It has short examples. It is simple. You can use it if you want to check a rule. After class, I go to the library. I open the website on a computer. I read a few grammar examples. It is easy to understand. I like it. It shows one rule at a time. It uses real sentences. I read more. I feel less afraid. Later, I go to my cafe job. It is my 3rd day. I take orders. I clean tables. I speak to customers. One man says, "Can I have 1 coffee and 1 muffin?" I say, "Sure. 1 coffee and 1 muffin." He smiles. I smile too. At work, I use full sentences. Do you want sugar? Here is your change. Have a nice day. I don't think about grammar rules. I just speak. And I feel my grammar is getting better. I remember what the teacher said. You don't need to study. You need to use English. Listen, read, speak. Grammar will come. This week I read stories. I listen to English. I speak to classmates and customers. I don't use grammar books, but my English is better. I feel proud. I feel free. Grammar is not scary now. Grammar is not my enemy. Grammar is my friend. It comes to me slowly. It comes when I use English. I go home after work. I read a short story again. I see a sentence. She is making dinner. I say it out loud. I hear the rhythm. I understand the meaning. I do not ask, is this present continuous? I just feel it. This is how I learn grammar now. I read, I listen, I speak, and my grammar grows every day. If you are afraid of grammar, don't worry. Just use English. Grammar will come, just like it came to me. Chapter 6. Life in Canada. It is Saturday. I wake up early. The sun is out. There is snow on the ground. I open the window. The air is cold, but I feel warm inside. My life in Canada is new, but it is good. I have a job. I have friends. I study English. I learn new things every day. I eat breakfast with my host family. They ask me, "What will you do today?" I say, "I work in the cafe in the morning. Then I play football in the afternoon." They smile. They say, "You are busy. You are doing well." I feel proud. At the cafe, I say hello to my coworkers. I make coffee. I take orders. I talk to customers. Sometimes I make a mistake. I say the wrong word. But nobody is angry. They help me. They understand I am learning. And each time I learn something new. One customer says, "Your English is better now." I smile and say, "Thank you. I practice every day." After work, I go to the football field. My team is waiting. They come from many countries: Brazil, Japan, Spain, Iran, Mexico. We speak English, we laugh, we play. We say things like pass or good shot or nice try. It is fun. It is also learning. I use English without thinking too much. It feels natural. In the evening, I go home. I take a shower. I eat dinner. Then I read a story in English. It is part of my daily habit. I also watch a short video on YouTube. I do shadowing for 5 minutes. I copy what the speaker says. I like it now. I am not afraid to speak. I remember my first day in Canada. I was nervous. I didn't understand much. I only said small sentences, but I did not give up. I listened. I read. I spoke, even when I made mistakes. Now I see the change. I am not perfect, but I am better, and I keep learning. I meet my friend Minho on Sunday. We go for a walk in the park. He says, "Your pronunciation is good now." I say, "Thanks." Shadowing helped me. He says, "I do it too." It works. We sit on a bench. We talk about life. We talk about our countries. We talk about English. I say, English is not just a subject in school. It is a part of life now. It helps me work. It helps me make friends. It helps me understand the world. Minho says, "Yes." I feel the same. We are quiet for a minute. Then I say, "You know, I was scared before. I didn't know if I could do it. But now I see, if you try every day, you will get better." He nods. Yes, step by step. I go home. I sit at my desk. I write in my notebook. I write about my week. I write about my job, my school, my friends. I write in English. I make small mistakes, but I don't worry. I write because I enjoy it. It helps me think. It helps me remember. I think about all the things I learned. How to read to learn words, how to shadow for pronunciation, how to use grammar without fear, how to speak with people, how to live in a new country. Now, I want to tell you something. If you are watching this video and you are a beginner, don't worry. It is okay to be a beginner. I was a beginner too. If I can learn English, you can too. Just do these things. Read every day. Listen to English. Speak without fear. Use English in real life. And enjoy the journey. English is not only in books. It is in your life, in your voice, in your heart. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope it helps you. I hope it gives you hope. Don't stop. Keep going. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Like the video. And write a comment. Tell me your story. Where are you from? Why do you want to learn English? Let's learn together. Let's help each other. See you in the next video. Keep learning, keep smiling, and remember, you can do it. If you like my story, please like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I will share more stories. I will help you learn English step by step. Write in the comments. Where are you from? Why do you want to learn English? Let's learn together. Let's help each other. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.